Tunisia and other thereabouts.
So what kept you going in those days, in those very tough days in the Sahara? What kept you alive?
Thank you very much. See, I was alive because God was on my side. I was alive because I talked to God about the journey before I left, though I was so desperate to see how I can make a change, at least make an impact in my life.
Did you tell your family members?
When I was leaving, no, I didn't.
What finally informed her? You stayed in Libya. You finally got to Libya.
Yes, I did.
How long did you stay in Libya?
I spent 5 years in Libya, and I was the Nigeria Community Secretary in Libya. When I got to Libya, I saw the issue that was on ground. I said, no, there must. We started this issue there in Libya. This struggle of discouraging people in illegal migration. We started in Libya. We formed a community that is Nigeria used to have a community there, but the function was not, the structure was not strong at that time. Gaddafi was there, so we wrote to the Congress. They said, now we meet with the president. We want to all the African leaders. So we drop
African leaders, residents in Libya.
In Libya, yes.
Okay.
The community health, the Ghanaian community the leadership, the Malian community leadership, all the African that are residents in Libya. We did all these things to see how we can find a long and lasting solution to this exodus of people migrating from Africa country, that is especially Nigeria, Ghana, and the rest of them into that country. And Libya is not kind of receiving enough to see how they can accommodate all these people, because they believe that when you come, since you don't have a job, you're going to commit crime, and they don't want that to happen in their country. That's a very good reason for them. That is good. But the reason why we want to see how we can seek the audience of the leadership, the leadership of the Libyan government, is to see how the life of Nigerians or the life of African people who never think that Libya is going to be their end point. See how they can give them a job, because if you don't have residential permits, they will not give you a good job
in Libya.
In Libya, you understand? And for them to give you a residential permit, you have to come through somebody, a Libyan man that will recommend you, that will say that this is what this guy. I have known you for a very long time. This is what you are a painter. You have painted my house before. So give him. If you don't do this thing, nobody recognizes you.
I'm trying. Sorry to cut you, because I'm trying to, because it's a pathetic story about how some have actually died. So those who never got to see their loved ones again, does that mean they died, or they're in jail?
People that were in jail, and they are still in jail today, we reach out to them, we call them from time to time. And what we do here in Nigeria, early last year, before we got this tape that I brought now, we traveled. Although this time we moved by, we didn't move on the Sahara Desert anymore. We got a ticket because we now have a contact that can attest to our integrity now. You understand? So we fly down to Libya and get some foodstuff, get some some clothing, get some materials that we...
Roughly, what's the estimation of Nigerians in jail in Libya?
In Sabah is downtown Libya. There's a prison in Sabah. We have about 122, including children.
Children in jail?
Including children, yes. If you give birth to somebody in prison, the child becomes a prisoner in Libya. Nobody said the woman's free because he has a business. So these are the areas.
Do we have women, Nigerian girls, who actually took that route through the Sahara Desert with you people?
Wow. I said the video is here now. I don't know if I can play it for you. You will see the close to about 280 girls in prison as we speak. The video is here. I've written this, and I built some publication on this in the National Mirror several times to see how Nigeria would. I called Mr. Suleiman, Nigeria embassy. He said Nigeria don't have money to deport prisoners. When there was time Nigeria brought flight, those people refused to come back to Nigeria. So why are we crying for them now? They should bear appear said no.
Is it true? How true is it that some of those people who were repatriated by the Libyan government, yes, they were given monies?
From where? Nobody give anybody any dime. Nigeria government didn't give anybody any dime. The only person that showed love to Nigerians when they came back to Nigeria is Pastor T.B. Joshua, who doled us 20 million naira from his own money. He gave each person 100,000 naira with a bag of rice. Pastor T.B. Joshua here in Lagos.
And you say people still move?
Because they lost confidence in this country. Imagine somebody come, listen, and somebody that was repatriated, that was humiliated, that was detained and spent years and months in prison, come to his own country.
Can you tell us the status of some of these people? Do you have graduates, artisans? What is a mix?
They are mixed up. They are mixed up. There are some people you will see, you should marvel. You say, wow, why are you here? So these are the reasons why we took up that challenge at that time, to see how we can meet with the leadership of the country, to see how we can work out modalities for this set of people who want to really work and earn a living. Though they never knew that until they get to Libya, they will need the residence. But since they are here, what is the way out? They don't want to go back. There are good engineers. There are good teachers. There are good professional tilers. There are good bricklayers. How would they end up a living?
Have you tried to reach out to the Nigerian government, you know, to take this on? You said you wrote a letter to the embassy, Mr. Suleiman.
No, we'll be calling. I don't write a letter to him. I call him. From time to time, I will speak on phone. The only person that was relating to us, unfriendly on this issue is I don't know if he's still there now, the head of Chancery. He was so passionate about Nigerian people who are in detention. Whenever we raise an alarm, we say, okay, don't worry, I will see how I can go about it. And when it was there, things were moving on. And even the former ambassador to Nigeria and Libya. So Libya is a case study. And I want Nigeria to review their foreign policy so that the lives of Nigerian people in diaspora will be protected.
So that's the communication with people, Nigerians, I mean, at the government level in Libya.
Yes.
What about back home here in Nigeria? I mean, we have even there's a house committee on diaspora. I don't know if you've related with Mrs. Abike.
Yes, last year when I was doing my 2012 annual symposium with the team, Nigeria and her policy on my immigration, laying a firm foundation for Nigerians in diaspora, was the theme of that symposium. I tried to reach her several times. I sent a letter to her through her email, no replies. I called her, no call, she wasn't picking. Then at that time, I was able to get the attention of Honorable Sasin Osage and the senior special assistant to the president on the youth affairs, and other even the president of Nigeria community in Libya invited into the symposium. They are all included in this the commission that I brought. You understand? You will have seen all these people and what we talked about at that time. And we invited some police commissioners and other key people that will speak on that symposium with different topics. You know, so these are the area.
What about the Foreign Affairs Ministry? Were you able to make any inroads there?
No, I didn't.
Did you try to make any inroads? Okay. Why?
You know, listen, I felt that I could have passed through the chairman house committee on diaspora, that is Honorable Prt2. But since she wasn't the kind of, on that, on our side, so I think going to Abuja to seek all these people will still be kind of difficult. The only person who will be contacted with right now is the head of mission, IOM, who is also helpful in this our issue. You understand? We'll be working closely together, and they'll be showing their, what we'll give them. Like on the 1st of June, there was 1,500 people were deported already from Sabah to Agadez illegally. You understand? They were not all Nigerians. But we could have about 400 and something Nigerians in that trip. When I got a report from Agadez, from Nigeria, the chairman there, then I called our government. You understand? He said, not until they confirm this information from official sources, they will not react. So it was good Nigerians that assist in getting vehicle down to Sokoto and bring these people back to Benin, Edo State. You understand? So what we are saying here is this: there should be love from Nigerian government.
Well, did you say if you say Edo State, that means most of them were actually from Edo State?
Not yes.
Or anyway, some of them.
Some of them were from Edo State.
Is your state government doing anything with your body to see that some of the Edo sons and daughters are brought back safely?
Thank you very much. You see, when we came back, the company Adasashomole, took it upon itself to train 280 of my members in the area of agriculture. There's a fair ground. He trained 280 returnees in fishery, poultry, piggery, and general crops. Then these people have acquired land now. But the issue now, I don't know if the government or the governor just forgot like that.
You really, you really must speak with the House of Representatives head on diaspora matters, because it falls within her purview. And you say you haven't reached her lately.
I sent her text messages, sent her even the communique of my symposium to say that yes, this thing was credible. It has merit. To see after maybe after reading all this communique and the personality that was involved, she will call back. Up till now, I've not seen any mail. I have not seen a call. So
but you're not too sure if you got the right number.
I will assume that. I will assume that. But listen, the issue is this. There should be a level playing ground for Nigerian government and the people. The government should value the people more than the elected office holders.
You know, before you leave, how can we discourage more youth taking through this path? Because if you look at that money paid, that can actually get you on a plane without knowing. You pay the flight ticket, and conscientization you get to even Europe with a 50,000 naira. You can actually get a flight ticket. So paying almost 200,000 naira to go through that route is something that people cannot fathom.
Yeah. And as we speak now, the Honorable Commissioner for Youth in Edo State is working, they listen passionately about this our issue in Edo State. And we all want the federal government to pick it upon themselves. Let it be their priority to have the interest of Nigerians, not only Nigerians in Nigeria here, but Nigerians in diaspora, to have their interests protected from the hands of the people that will call them illegal immigrants. And lastly, there should be empowerment program. Like today, I expected the federal Ministry of Youth to set up a program, from that is drawn up from the whole commissioners in Nigeria to attend to draw out empowerment program package for the youth in Nigeria, because arrested youth, unemployed youth, jobless and hungry youth. These are people that have that is like a city that is without war. Different thoughts can come into their mind, and they take unnecessary decisions that will not be good for the development of our nation. So if these people are rebuilt, government cannot employ everybody at the same time. But there should be area of agriculture. Agriculture alone can take so much out of the shoulder of the government, but they are not paying attention to all these ones. This organization has acquired 17,666 hectares of land in Edo State. As we speak now, since last year till now, no input has come from whichever quarter. It's very, very alarming. You say the youth doesn't want to work. They have got this, the Oba are giving land in all the local government area. But yet, people are saying that where is it? Right? How do they cultivate this land? We have vast acres of arable land. And we are hungry. You get it. So why would people don't think that, yes, let me look for alternative
With benefit of hindsight, what would you have done differently? Assuming you knew what the dangers were, would you have undertaken that trip?
Not at all. But I also thank God that I went to see things myself. And I was an agent of change there before I came back to Nigeria. The agent of change was we were working. We dropped the issue that invited the Nigeria immigration official down to Libya, that we are registering Nigerians who never had a passport in Libya. It happened in 2010. 2010. You understand? So I'm happy that I was an agent of change, and I'm still an agent of change now in Nigeria.
All right, and Solomon Okodua is the President, Initiative for Youth Awareness on Migration, Immigration, and Reintegration. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, then we'll return in just a moment.